Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Kim, Room 3. How are you today? TGIF. Because today is Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. And we have a special student here today. Say hello, Chrissy. Say hi. That's my doggie, Chrissy, who wants to help. We'll see if she'll help or not. All right, today I thought we would do a science lesson. Okay, it's called Sink and Float. But before we start the lesson, I just want to tell you what materials you need for the lesson, okay? First, you need a container of water and fill it with cold water, like halfway up. Have an adult help you with this, whoever's in your house who can help you. Next, you need 2 pieces of paper. Whatever paper you have at home is fine. And an adult can help you write this word on it. Do you know what this word starts with? What letter? S, sink. And we're going to write the word sink on one paper. S-I-N-K, and a big arrow. Is that arrow going up or down? Very good. It's going down. So that sink means to go to the bottom. Okay? The next piece of paper, we're going to write this word on it, called float. Starts with the letter F. What letter is that? F. Very good. F-L-O-A-T. Float. And I have an arrow going up for this one because floating goes on the top, or something that floats is on top of the water. Okay, so these are opposites actually. Float to the top, or sink going down to the bottom. Okay, now the fun part begins. You can go around your house now and look for items, as many as you want. Depends how long you want to do the lesson for. So I got myself a basket, and I went around my house, inside and outside the house. And I looked for different items that I thought would be interesting to see if they would sink or they would float. Okay? So the first one that I'm pulling out of my basket is a what? Is a stick. And I got this from my backyard. So I have to make a prediction now before we do the activity. Prediction is a guess, or what you think might happen. So I think this feels kind of light. I think this will float. And it's a piece of wood. So wood is light. So I'm going to put it on my float paper. Okay? Which I'll show you when we're finished. All right, next item is a what? That's right, a ball. And to me, feel the item or the object and think, is it light or is it heavy? This also feels light to me, so I think it's going to float. So I'm going to put it again on my float paper that I have on the table. Okay, next object is does anybody know what this is? Maybe mommy or daddy have one of these if they golf. It's called a golf tee. Okay, and this feels really light to me. So I think this is going to float. So I'll put that again on the float side. Let's see if I can find something a little heavier. Oh, here's something. Can you see a picture of it? It's a turtle, like a plastic turtle, but it feels a little heavy to me. So I think that might sink to the bottom. So I'm going to put that one on the sink side, which is on my other side of the table. All right, moving right along. Ooh, I bet you all know what that is. A key, right? And it's made of metal. I think that might be a little heavier, and I think that also might sink. So I'm going to put that on my sink paper with the turtle. Okay, next up is a what? Tell me. Ooh, a pencil. pencil is also made out of wood, and it kind of feels like the stick. So maybe it will also float. So I'm going to put that on the float side, on this side of the table. Okay, digging down to the bottom of the basket. Ooh, look at that. And this is the shape of a what? That is a star, but it's heavy. It's a magnet. Magnets are a little heavy. So I'm thinking, if it's heavy, which side should I put it on? The sink or the float? What do you think? I think the sink. But we're going to try this out, all these out in a few minutes and see what happens. All right, next object. Ooh, look at this. It's fluffy. It's fluffy and it's very light. So if it's light, it should go on the float side, right? Okay, let's do a couple of more. How about this? Money. Does anybody know what coin that is? Is that a penny or a quarter? Quarters are bigger, so you're right. This is a quarter. And it's made of metal, and it feels quite heavy for a little coin. So I'm going to predict that it is going to sink. So we'll put that on the sink side. All right. How about, I have two more items. This is called a what? Magic marker. And it feels very light to me. So if it's light, what side should I put it on? I think float too. Very good. So we'll try that out in a couple minutes and see if we're right. And last but not least, it's another item we write with. What's that called? That's called a crayon, right? And what color is it? You're right, red. And that also feels very light to me. So I'm going to put it on the float side. Okay, so let me just show you what we have so far. I'm going to flip the camera around. Or maybe not. Okay, so this is what we have for the sink. And this is what we have for the float side. Okay, float. Okay, hopefully you could see that because I'm having some problems flipping the camera around. All right, so let's try it out. Okay, let's start with the items we think are going to sink. So here we go, the key. Let's see what happens. Ready? Oh, ooh, it went to the bottom. Yay. So we were right. How about the turtle? Ooh, that really went to the bottom fast. So far, 2 for 2. What about the quarter? Ooh, right again. It went right to the bottom. And our magnet. Place it in, right to the bottom. So far we're okay. We're right. So 4 for 4. All right, let's see what items we chose that would float. Okay, here we go. We have our crayon. We'll try that first. Ooh, that's interesting. The crayon actually went to the bottom. I thought that was going to float. So it's okay. You know, we're not always going to guess the right thing, but that is okay. Right? That's how we learn. Okay, how about the T? Ooh, that one floated at the top. Can you see that? I'll move that a little bit. It's floating right here at the top. So we were correct about that. How about the stick? Ooh. Guess what? It floated. How about our, what's this? Ball, right? Let's see what the ball will float. It's floating. Very good. So far we're doing okay. right? So far, the crayon was the only thing that stumped us a little bit. How about, oh, Chrissy wants to do one. Chrissy, you want to do one? Which one you want to do? I don't know if you can see it. We are going to do the marker. She wants to do the marker. Okay, marker. Ooh, it floated. And last but not least, what do you think, Chrissy? We're gonna float? Float. Yay, thumbs up. So we did pretty well. Only got one incorrect and all the rest correct. So I hope you had a really good time with this activity. I did. I enjoyed doing this lesson in school. Right now I'm coming to you from my den, as you can tell, with my pets around, but that's okay. All right, so next week we will try a different lesson. So look for it next Friday. And again, I hope that you're all doing okay. I miss you, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Have a nice rest of the day and a nice weekend. Bye.